U.S. Navy says it prevented Iran from seizing tankers in Gulf. An Iranian Navy vessel fired shots during the second seizure attempt. Hawkins did not say how the U.S. Navy prevented their seizure.
Here's a summary of the article.
Authenticate users, apply security measures, and prevent spam and abuse, and if you do not want us and our partners to use cookies and personal data for these additional purposes, click Reject All. If you would like to customize your choices, click Manage Privacy Settings. You can change your choices at any time by clicking on the Privacy and Cookie Settings or Privacy Dashboard links on our sites and apps.
This post received a score of 6,200, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Apparently there are a ton of people who didn't bother to read the article and are guessing the method, when it's pretty obviously stated in the article. They ran when the US destroyer showed up. Then for the second tanker,
showing up with enough firepower to play a one-sided game of "you sunk my battleship" and the expertise to accurately wield it is usually an effective deterrent.
Call the Coast Guard, but not for me. The U.S. Navy about to detect an explosion on our early warning sonar network.
US hit M with the "lock on from nowhere" trick, telling them that they can see them, and will take action if they continue putzing around.
Like the Iranian F-4 that got intercepted by an American F-22 without being detected, situated itself behind it and got on the radio to say, "You really ought to go home."
God, I love hearing about how insane the F-22, and a lot of our other planes, are. Like how we don't sell them to anyone including allies because the only thing that could maybe deal with one is another F-22.
F-35s have better stealth and sensors, so they are a match. Which is why the F-22 replacement is being built and will be deployed by 2030. The requirements for it are crazy too. Laser weapons, hypersonic speeds, entire network of air-launched drones, whole thing is AI-powered. A single fighter will be the same as a whole squadron today and can deploy to anywhere in the world within a few hours.
I don't think the F-35 can catch the F-22 if it came down to it. Supercruising is badass, but on top of that the 35 is meant to be a multi-role fighter and the 22 was built specifically for air superiority.
F-35's APG-81 radar, for example, is a more advanced version of the F-22's APG-77 radar. The F-22 doesn't have a HMD to use the AIM-9X's new Hobbs capability, while the F-35 can. So the F-22 still has to really get nose on target in order to engage, while the F-35 doesn't. F-35 beat the F-22's record at red flag, going some 135-7, with two of the F-35s being killed by a respawned adversary in their rear.
What this guy said.
Reddit never fails to provide people who have absurd knowledge about things that seemingly shouldn't be well known by people.
In before he gets contacted by Homeland Security for releasing classified info in order to flex online.
Just your average War Thunder player.
Good on keeping our methods to ourselves. Perhaps something like, stand down or join Ocean Gate. You guys ever seen the bottom of the ocean? Do you want to?
US. Say, that's a nice submarine you got there, Iran. That's not a submarine, US, yet.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.